2026 is looking to be a very promising year for entertainment in regards to movies and television. And there's definitely quite a few movies and shows that are on my radar. And some of them I'm excited for, some I'm not too sure how to feel about. But regardless, I'm just going to talk about them all. Starting off with Avengers Doomsday, which is probably going to be the biggest movie of next year and one of the biggest movies of the 2020s decade. um, the Avengers movies have, well, really the whole MCU has kind of been one epic project after another. Every movie culminated in, I guess, well, everything before Endgame culminated into a collection of 22 movies and over 10 years worth of storytelling, right? So every single Marvel project is pretty much just like one big epic after another, leading to a very, very big epic at the end, right? And Phase 4 and Phase 5 have been troubling to say the least. And while there are some good projects that came out of these last two phases, there have also been some very, very stinky projects. Some of the worst. So the like phases 4 and 5 have like given us some of the worst MCU content ever in regards to both movies and shows. So I am still extremely excited for Avengers Doomsday because of course the Russo brothers are going to be doing their work with this movie. And the cast looks absolutely like stacked. It's a very stacked cast. We've pretty much got like every hero on Earth at this point. There's obviously a few that are missing from the equation, but this is looking to be like the movie of the year if it turns out good, right? Because there's still a chance that they could somehow flop this and it ends up being terrible and they ruin Doctor Doom. Now, Doctor Doom is one of my favorite villains of all time, right? I absolutely love Doctor Doom. And when I watched Fant Four Stick or Fantastic Four 2015 for the first time, and I saw that thing that they called Doctor Doom in that movie, I actually wanted to cry. That is genuinely the most the biggest abomination to ever like exist. So I'm very nervous about how they're going to do Doctor Doom, but I mean, if Robert Downey Jr. can cook in terms of his performance and they get the design right, then this is looking to be a very, very good movie. I know a lot of heroes are gonna die. It's gonna be an epic for the ages. And if it does turn out good, well then it might actually be one of, if not the best Avengers film to date. Or one of the best MCU movies to date. And maybe even one of the best superhero movies to date. Who knows? This movie could go either really right or really wrong, and it could very well be one of the highest grossing movies of all time or one of the biggest financial losses that Marvel has ever taken because they spent a lot of money for this movie, more money than they've ever spent for any other MCU movie, even more money they spent on Endgame. So, yeah, very nervous, but also very excited, right? And then the next movie I want to talk about is Scream 7. Now, I'm a very big fan of the Scream franchise. I am a horror movie connoisseur. I do like scary movies. So, I love the Scream franchise. It's one of my favorite horror movie franchises, and it's one of the most consistent, really, because most of the films are generally pretty strong. The only one that's like really like not good is Scream 4. Um, but this is one of the most consistent franchises, one of the most consistent collection of films that I think we've gotten in decades, honestly. So, um, and the last two Scream movies, Scream 5 and 6, were very solid, very strong movies. I really enjoy the heck out of both of them. For the plot, obviously, right? But Scream 7, I'm very nervous about because there's been a lot of controversy surrounding it. Specifically our lead actress, Melissa, she is not going to be in this movie reportedly. She plays Sam Carpenter, who is the main character of, you know, the Scream 5 and 6. And her sister Tara isn't going to be there either, or I'm pretty sure she's not going to be in there. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, so it's gonna be weird that without the Carpenter sisters being in it. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. um I mean, I'm still gonna watch it, but like if Sam and Tara aren't there, then like it's just not gonna be the same, right? Um, So yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about it. I still want to see it, but at the same time, I'm a bit skeptical, right? And then next film I'm going to talk about is going to be Supergirl, but I've already talked about Supergirl. Um, Pretty much very excited for it. I think Millie Alcock is a great choice for the role of Supergirl, and I think she's going to do perfectly fine. I mean, that 15 seconds that she got in at the end of the Superman movie was enough to win me over. So I'm excited to see what she does with this character, and I'm excited to see where this story goes. Um, I think we could be in for one of the best portrayals of Supergirl in live action. So I'm very excited. Um, and that's really all I can say. I don't really know much about the movie. I don't know too much about it, but I know it's gonna be good. So yeah, lots to look forward to. In regards to DC, but that's gonna be probably gonna be number one on my radar as far as next year goes for DC. And still excited for Clayface, and other stuff, other smaller stuff, but Supergirl is the one that I'm definitely looking out for. And then, probably the superhero film that I'm most excited for next year is Spider Man Brand New Day. All right, first things first, I want to make something clear to all of you, okay? Tom Holland, Tom Holland, by the end of No Way Home, is my favorite Spider Man, okay? I don't care. I actually do not care. I am not afraid to say that. Tom Holland is my favorite Spider Man, okay? He's my favorite Spider Man. I hope I didn't say Superman before, but if I did, then I apologize. That was a mistake. He's my favorite Spider Man, okay? Without question, okay? At one, like a few months ago, I said Andrew was my favorite. Not publicly, but I did say Andrew was my favorite. But I've changed my tune. When I look back and I think about it, I think that Tom Holland is genuinely my favorite Spider Man. I'm not even joking. I'm not even kidding. Okay, I get that Andrew Garfield's awesome. He's a great guy. He's a great actor for sure, 100%. But I'm not gonna be honest. Spider Man isn't even his best role, honestly. And Spider Man may very well be Tom Holland's best role, if I'm being honest. If we're just looking at it from an acting perspective, like Spider Man may very well be Tom Holland's best role ever, without question, right? I very much love the development that he's gone through, and I know there's a lot of people who aren't a fan of Spider-Man Homecoming. I love Spider-Man Homecoming. It's a top 10 MCU film to me, in my opinion, and I think it's one of the strongest films in the MCU and one of the most rewatchable, um, because of how simple and like stripped down the story is, but also how much heart and fresh energy the film has, thanks to Tom Holland playing like a very much a younger 15, 16-year old, like proper teenage Peter Parker, right? So for me, I honestly think that Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I really love his journey from starting from Civil War, just going to Spider-Man Homecoming, then obviously getting involved with the Avengers, losing Tony, Far From Home, learning that he can't trust everybody, when he gave the glasses to Mysterio, realizing he made a mistake. He's grown and developed a lot, honestly, and his sacrifice, well, not really his sacrifice, but like him deciding to make the world forget about Peter Parker at the end of No Way Home was honestly one of the most Spider-Man like things that any Spider-Man in any media has ever done. So yeah, no, Tom Holland is my favorite live action Spider-Man. I don't care. You can go argue with a wall. And I'm super, super hyped for this movie. I am very hyped for this movie. I love Homecoming. I wasn't the biggest fan of Far From Home, but I still thought it was decent, and there was some great like sequences in it. I still love No Way Home, even though it's not like in like my top tier MCU anymore. I still love the film, and I am very much excited to see what they do with Brand New Day. We're gonna see a lot of additions into this movie. We might see Black Cat. We're definitely getting Punisher. We might get the Hulk. We might get Daredevil. Like this movie could very well be the best in Tom Holland's series of movies. So I am very excited for this film, and I honestly can't wait to see it. I will be there on opening weekend to see this film, and I will be delivering a review once I finished watching it on opening weekend immediately. It'll be spoiler free, obviously, but you know the drill. You know the drill. Um, but yeah, no, super excited. I'm super excited for this film. I can't say that enough. And then there's two other films that I'm not sure how to feel about, but regardless, I'm still gonna watch them. Toy Story 5. Toy Story is one of the most consistent, if not the most consistent animated franchise ever created. It's one of the most consistent set of films to ever come out. And even though Toy Story 4 is technically an irrelevant movie and it didn't need to be made, it was still a really good movie, regardless of it being unnecessary. It was still a good movie, right? So all four Toy Story movies have been great. They've been amazing, especially the first three. The first three is like, if you want to count that as a trilogy, like that's genuinely the most consistent. I'm not gonna say best, right? That's probably the most consistent film trilogy to ever exist, right? The Toy Story films are just something else, man. I mean, there's a reason why the first two movies got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. The third one got like a 98, and the fourth one got like a 97. Like seriously, these movies are loved, and they always find a way to make these movies so good, despite it like being about like talking toys. Like it's crazy how much they're able to do with such a simple concept. So I'm not sure how to feel about this movie, but regardless, I'm still gonna watch it because I mean, even though Toy Story 4 was irrelevant, it was still good. So I'm praying that this one is also good. And then Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Um, yeah, I'm excited. I'd say fairly. I like that Carl Urban has been brought into this. I love him as Billy Butcher, obviously, in The Boys, and he's playing Johnny Cage. So I'm super hyped to see where they take this. It should be really entertaining. Should be really good, and we're finally getting the tournament this time. Because in the first movie, we were building up to the tournament. We didn't get the actual tournament. In this movie, we're getting the freaking tournament. So I am very excited about that. And that's pretty much going to be it for the movies. There's a bunch of other movies. I'll probably talk about those somewhere along down the line. And if there's movies that I didn't talk about here that I will like watch on my own and probably bring reviews of them. Uh, yeah, well, I'll see what's worth my time, but those are the films that I'm probably most likely guaranteed to watch in movies, the one in the cinemas, the ones that I just talked about now. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna cover it for the movies. And as for the TV shows, we got Daredevil Born Again. Now, I'm gonna be talking about this in an upcoming video, Daredevil Born Again, because I have a lot of thoughts to it, and it was suggested by my friend, well, my brother basically. Um, that I should do a video talking about Daredevil Born Again. So that is an upcoming video that you guys should be looking out for. And um, season two will be releasing next year. And you know what? You'll know my feelings in the Born Again video that I release. You'll know what's going on. Wonder Man is also coming out next year. Yeah, I'm not a Wonder Man guy. Not gonna lie. I love Marvel and I love a lot of their characters, but Wonder Man is just a character that's just like he's just meh to me. I don't really care about Wonder Man. I'm sure there's like five people that are there's like the five Wonder Man fans who are super excited to see him. I guess which is cool for you guys. I guess that's nice, but yeah. I'm not sure how to feel honestly about Wonder Man. I'll still watch it though. I still need to catch up on quite a bit of Marvel television, um, and television in general actually for the rest of the year. But yeah, we'll see how it goes with Wonder Man, I guess. And then Invincible season 4. Oh goodness, yeah, just one of the best TV shows ever created. All three seasons are fantastic. The third season, in my opinion, is I actually think that the third season is the best. In all honesty, I love season three. Especially, I think the last two episodes really, really brought it up for me. Um, Before those last two episodes, I would say, yeah, no, the season was pretty good. Definitely had a bit of filler, a bit too much filler, but
It was still a solid season, but then those last two episodes came in and I was like, oh my days, dude. Oh, wow. So you could say season one is more consistent, but like season three, those last two episodes, dude, my days. The Invincible War and then Invincible versus Conquest, huh, sensational. So season four, yes, I am there. I'm very excited. And we're getting Thrag. We're getting the GOAT with the slickest, most juicy, delicious haircut you ever seen. This man's pulling up with the barber everywhere he goes. Um, he should be absolutely terrifying. He should be a nightmare, and Mark is going to have a very rough time. I'm hoping to see all my favorites again. Obviously, we got Mark and Adam Eve. They're together now, which is awesome. They've been together basically an entire season at this point, so not really a big deal. But, dude, um, Omni Man, hope you get more of him because I mean, again, that's Mark's dad, and he's one of the main characters of Invincible. Um, I'm hoping more Alan the Alien. I think Seth Rogen's been doing a fantastic job voicing Alan the Alien, and I really dig the character, so I want more of him. And of course, like just all my favorite characters, right? All the guys. Unfortunately, my goat Rexplode is gone, so we will not be getting any more of him, unfortunately, which sucks because, dude, season three really turned his character around. But yeah, man, I'm just really excited for season four. Season four of Invincible is like on my number one TV show. Oh, and then there's The Boys season five, which should be released next year. I'm pretty sure, and we'll see how that one turns out. Wasn't the biggest fan of season four. I think it was a bit of a disappointment, but regardless, we still be on looking out. We still on the radar for it. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. I just want to talk about some movies and TV shows that I'm excited for next year. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.